Good morning. Just sort of start the morning giving everyone a bit of a laugh. I just read an article on Facebook in relation to a couple who are obviously farmers wishing to take sheep into New South Wales to the market to sell them. And like myself, can't go across the border, can't sell their sheep because of the border crossing. And I've just got to sympathise with the situation and give everyone a bit of a giggle here. But for 2 weeks now, I've been trying to get across to my farm, which is at Euston, 25 k's New South Wales side of Euston. I've got 10,000 acres of crop there and 1,500 sheep who I haven't seen for quite some time. And obviously we're in a process due to the lack of rain prior of feeding the sheep, and I needed to get 43 tonne of hay up there. And I rang a department in Sydney. I don't even know why I'm smiling about this, but anyhow. Rang a department in Sydney to say that I needed to get 43 tonne across the border. I was a farmer and it was considered critical service. However, the rules have changed and farmers are no longer allowed to cross the border when their residential address is Central Victoria, a la myself. The department in Sydney then informed me that I needed to take the 43 tonne of hay to Melbourne, fly it to Sydney, and then sit in Sydney for 14 days and then transport it to Euston to feed my sheep. So 14 days later, the sheep would get some feed and the hay would have a joy flight to Sydney and sit in quarantine. This is the fucking mentality of people we're dealing with and the government departments that we're dealing with. This is why Daniel Andrews will never be remembered for the best premier we've ever had in Victoria. This is why business is broke, because the mentality of people says that we should fly hay to Sydney to bring it back to Euston. That'd work. Can someone please send me a quote on what 43 tonne of hay would cost to fly from Melbourne to Sydney? Thanks.